Being banished from your family or territory is a punishment for any living creature. What is it that lions punish other pride members for when they expel them from the pride? What fate awaits the exiled? Lions live in family packs. They do so to survive in the wild. A pride consists of one or several adult males, usually no more than 3. Several mature females and their cubs. The pride can have as many as 30 to 40 members. Prides are always dominated by alpha males. The lion cubs in the pride are, as a rule, the offspring of the currently dominant male. In case a male is driven out from the pride by a stronger competitor, the new leader usually kills all the living cubs and makes the females mate again. And if the father lion remains in the pride, the cubs continue to live surrounded by the care of the females. A lion cub opens its eyes at the age of 2 weeks. By 4 weeks, it learns to run. And at 3 months, it tries hunting for the first time. It is still dependent on its mother and attached to its pride. But then maturity comes, which means banishment. So, the male doesn't only get banished in case of the pride leader changes. Young males get expelled from the pride anyway. At first glance, it doesn't really seem reasonable. Why drive the young lion away? He can hunt and be useful. However, it is their age that's the issue here. Once male lions reach sexual maturity, the older males of the pride simply get rid of them. As for the mothers, they don't try protecting their offspring. The lionesses are actually the ones to drive the young males out. This is done to avoid inbreeding, mating of closely related individuals within the same population. It is a rather miserable picture. The mother growls at and bites her own son, while other lionesses help her. The young lion tries to follow the pride, but as soon as he gets closer, the lionesses attack him. By nightfall, the lion realizes that his mother will no longer be giving him a loving lick. He needs to find his own path and a new pride, which he will have to subjugate and then defend. However, probability of creating a new pride isn't all that high. Imagine living in peace with your family until suddenly, when you're halfway through high school, your parents tell you, "You're too old now, leave." Nobody warns you that this might happen. There's nothing written about it, and nobody talks about it. You simply get kicked out of your home without the right to return. At least the lions don't need to have any savings or a place to live. On the other hand, it doesn't help much, and many teenagers seem to hope that their parents will change their minds. A pride is composed mostly of females. In rare cases, lionesses run away with their grown cubs, but that's always a huge risk. Hunting alone and protecting the offspring is tough. Being a single mother isn't easy, even more so in the conditions of the savannah. However, a lioness can join the pride at any time, and she will be accepted back, because lionesses are the pride's backbone. While male lions are busy protecting the territory, the females hunt, raise the cubs, and also guard the territory. So a young male lion simply has no chance of getting back into his pride. What is he supposed to do then? The answer is survive, and watch carefully where he goes so as not to invade someone's territory. Stepping into the lands of another pride means risking his life or health. All the lions of the pride take part in protecting their territory, and they won't let a stranger get close. Even minor injuries can severely weaken a young lion. It's all about the lack of food. He doesn't know how to hunt and where, because the entire land seems to be divided between different prides. This leaves the young lion 2 options: either go really far or eat carrion. But can a lion weakened by hunger even find a proper place to hunt? The chances are slim. Maybe carrion then. But there's no way hyenas will share their food. Let's say the young lion has managed to find a free territory with a herd of wildebeests or buffaloes. Does it mean that it's time for a delicious meal? No, it's time to escape. The fact is that lions simply don't know how to hunt large prey alone. They aren't adapted for long chases. They're only good at sudden attacks. However, a single attack from a weakened predator isn't enough to make a buffalo surrender, especially when there is a herd nearby. If a pride hunts a wild boar, they can easily catch it, while a lone predator will most likely fail because the prey is much more hardy. So, he will have to dig a warthog out of its hole. Yes, lions can dig. They prefer not to, but when there's no choice, they will get their paws dirty. It's a long process and can take up to 7 hours. The best time to lure warthogs out of their dens is during the rainy season, when the soil is soft and moist. Boars, on the other hand, try to run away at top speed over long distances, which is something the lion simply can't do. Moreover, a warthog doesn't take a second look back as it leaves the burrow. It immediately rushes forward. In order for the exiled lion to get a pride of his own, he will have to defeat another lion. But is it possible for an emaciated loner to overcome a trained fighter being fed by his lionesses? Sometimes, exiled lions unite in groups to survive until they create their own pride. They may be brothers or cousins who had to leave the family at the same time. The group can also include adult exiles who have lost their families. They serve as kind of mentors for the young. However, this temporary friendship always ends. Lions usually go searching for a pride in twos. It gives them a better chance to win the fight, and they can share the trophy. And thus, the lion is a part of a pride again. However, the problem is that lions can easily be expelled again. When a younger and stronger male joins the pride, the mature lion will be forced to yield. For old lions, losing their pride equals death. As for the relations within the pride, there's no strict hierarchy there. When the prey is small, the male eats first, usually allowing the cubs to eat with him. Lionesses live in equality. Lactating lionesses also feed other females' cubs. Female lions cooperate during hunting, which allows them to catch very large animals weighing about a ton. Since the pride is always moving around their territory, the pregnant lionesses leave it before giving birth to find shelter. They return to the pride 1.5 or 2 months later. The pride protects aged and sick lionesses for a long time. For example, if a lioness cannot hunt because of the injuries received during the hunt, she is allowed to eat nevertheless. However, an aged male doesn't get the same privilege. The rules of the wild are rather interesting, aren't they? What do you think of the relations within a lion family? Well, that's all for today, friends. Share your thoughts about today's episode in the comments. Give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to share the video with your friends. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.